Alright, everybody, welcome back to Vampire. As you can see, I have did some stuff in the meantime. I don't remember if this is the one where the dudes are... Okay. I know one of these safe houses, quote-unquote safe houses, actually has scowls in them, but I don't think it's this one. But as you can see, I leveled up, and I made some shit. That's a whole lot of blood. So, we'll get back out into the world. I know I've said it before, but I really do like the soundtrack for this game. It's actually really good. I don't know, I just like it a lot. I like a lot of soundtracks for games, because I think a lot of composers do a really good job of making them more immersive. Like, if you guys watched my Detroit playthrough, I love the soundtrack for that game. The scores are amazing. And the work they put into it. Like, I was really actually very upset that Detroit didn't even get nominated for best scores. Or best soundtrack, what do you call it? Like, Red Dead did in Red Dead 1, which was cool. But Detroit didn't even get nominated, which was kind of fucky. I guess they did such a good job. You guys should at least got nominated. But they didn't, which was tomfuckery on the Game Award parts. I'm recording this very... I wouldn't say very early. It's early enough in the morning. I didn't sleep very well last night. I had weird ass dreams. I don't remember what they're about. I just remember they're weird. So, I always have weird ass dreams. They usually don't bother me. But this time, I woke up and they're weird. Alright. Just got going on over here. I don't need to feed. Alright. Sweet. This is where we want to be. Cool. Ooh, what do we want to do first? Let's zip our way over here real fast. We're gonna come talk to this lady and make our way this way, because that
something going on in this district. I don't know what. Like a secret or a plot I must reveal.
old dude that was screaming, he actually is a mission, so has a mission, which I'd like to do.
Good evening.
Unlock that gate.
I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
That's really
Very well.
all we're gonna get out of her,
Goodbye then.
because she's obviously mute. We're gonna do this. Open that gate. Not gonna fuck with them at the moment. She's sick. She's not sick.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to WhiteChapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
If no one stops it, this epidemic could turn into a scourge. It may kill more people than the war itself.
Yes, this is another kind of war, but just as deadly. History will judge us all for what we did and what we did not.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
WhiteChapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You can see that, they're just kind of trying to cover this up.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty. Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Her voice actor, I am pretty sure, plays Rosso the Crimson in Dirge Cerberus, but I haven't actually looked that up to double check. But pretty sure that's the same voice actress.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
If you don't know who any of those people that he called him are, you should probably look it up, because he insulted the shit out of that man by calling him Torquemada.
What do you mean when you say that I am...
All
think
scientists,
Quite a judge.
but you are...
There we go.
But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
We'll ask about.
Do you know
this.
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
We're actually gonna go find Samuel, because I actually like doing that one. It's a lot of combat for you For those of you that are looking for it, can I actually... I know it's over here. Can I not? That's actually... There we go. There we go. Ta-da! I didn't grab my ultimate yet. Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, fuck this guy. You back the fuck up, Jack.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Yeah, so what was supposed to happen there was he was supposed to stun me, but I have played enough fuck game with those guys that I don't do that anymore. They are automatic insta-kill. You kill them fucking first. Because that shit gets ridiculous. Yeah, I don't fucking play around with those guys.
No civilians allowed, sir. Stupid beast! Its head!
We're actually doing really good considering that dude was like 6 levels higher than me. Okay, they're just rats. I really don't need those. Right? Strange from I think that is what I need to make headache medicine, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, I was like, I knew these motherfuckers were around here somewhere. Oh, I went the complete opposite direction of what I expected to do. You gonna sneak up on this bitch? Oh, shit! You're not supposed to do that. Fuck you. Fuck you and your friends. That shit gets silly later. 100%. Well, oh, hi there. Can I sneak? Got him. Look, bitch. Let's go.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
You know, I really hate this mode sometimes because it really shows you all the shit
This
that's...
man's far too old to be Samuel.
all the shit that's actually
No.
going
By the
on.
look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Shit is fucked up.
It's locked, all right.
How dare you? And then we'll go back to where we were, because, like I said, I went in reverse. See any more skulls? Nah, I'm pretty sure I carved a path through everybody for myself. I don't need to unlock that gate. I might need to unlock that gate. Ah, fucking old boys over there. Fuck those guys. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot going on over there. A lot of rats. So it's
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
I didn't want the rat. Let's go in here and go fuck this guy up. Anything else I could pilfer? More blood samples is always good. Alright, I don't need to go back out that way. Money. Alright. So we can go back to Father Whitaker. I've never been over here. Oh shit. More journal. Except for guys, if you want to read the journal pages, yeah, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to read the journal pages. Now I'm gonna get lost in the cemetery like 16 times. Because I always get lost. If I made my way out the first fucking time, I'll be fucking impressed. I did. That's cool. That's not. Random load screens. Alright, there we go. As you can see, I learned my lesson the first time. I got fucked up the first time I did that shit. So I was like, oh, it's just 2 of them. I can take them. No big deal. No, that is a big deal. You get fucked. This place is actually important later, but we can't do anything about it right now, honestly. Okay. Can actually probably go to that safe house. Anything other than rats? Nothing over here other than rats. I think this might be the one. Typically, there we go. There's usually something in the safe house. I don't want to jump down just yet. Nothing down there. Woo! Got it. I think someone had a migraine. Okay, I think we are. And I have like 3 of those and stocked up. Yeah, and I also upgraded my weapons while we were away. Which one am I using? I'm using this one. Can't do anything with that. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. Okay, not a whole lot of shit, but there's shit there.